Hey guys, I'm here today on the grounds of the Oakland County Patriot muster, and I'm going to be putting in a work day, getting some stuff cleaned up here, and getting some stuff set up for the muster. People have asked me, what is the Patriot muster? People have different ideas of what they think it should be, so I'm going to let you know what the actual purpose of it is. The Oakland County Patriot muster is not primarily a training opportunity. It's not to come up with different ways of handling different scenarios or anything like that. That's not really the purpose of the Oakland County Patriot muster. The real idea, the real point, initially, is to set the framework and the network so that people know who their trusted people are, and not just in a limited scope, but in a large scope.
Like equipment, communications, and sustenance.
Things that you need to not just survive, but to thrive. And the only way that's truly going to happen is with a well-established network. Next level, the next step for the Patriot muster is to get all of those networks together. Maybe individually, it may just be one militia group and one Patriot group. It might just be one community group and someone who's doing something else for serving the public. And the idea is to get them together and get them engaged in training opportunities and mutual assistance and cooperation between those groups. Once that happens, that's when you can have the actual show of arms, evaluation of training, and evaluation of readiness that the original musters were used for. It was usually used immediately prior to a deployment exercise of some kind, like the Spanish-American War. But it was because they only met once in a while. When they did meet, they didn't look that good. They didn't look that squared away. And it was actually significant enough that the government decided that what we believe is the volunteer militia or the volunteer soldier or the citizen soldier, that was wiped away in 1903. And it was replaced with a general federalization of the state level volunteer militias. So we have people here, us and people among us, that spend a lot of time rallying and shouting and trying to cause a ruckus. And it's happening on such a small scale that it's laughable. The purpose of the Second Amendment has been wiped away, and it's laughable because the network we have right now, the cohesiveness that we have between groups right now, is laughable. It's ridiculous. It's the enemy looks at that and they just shrug it off. There's no aspect of what we're doing right now that still holds the original true meaning of the Second Amendment. So come on out to the Patriot muster. We're going to have a lot of networking opportunities. Going to have a little bit of training. Going to have a lot of fun. Got camping going on. We got food going on. Going to have a shooting competition out here with a prize. And it's a great opportunity. You know, if you have 3 or 5 people that you can rely upon, that you can trust to be where you are when you need help within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you're in decent shape. But if you're waiting longer than that, if you can't get your people together for a simple training activity that you've been planning for months, how do you think that's going to work out when you need them to be somewhere right now? It makes sense to want to circle the wagons around what's yours, around what's important to you and your family and your friends and your teams. But you need to have that network. It's imperative. People talk about the 3% that took up arms against the British. The 3% would have been completely meaningless without the network that was established for years before the war even started. So let's get it together. June 9th through the 11th. Main event's going to be on Saturday, the 10th. It's going to be a great thing. You're not going to want to miss it. We're going to have live music that evening. And we're serving biscuits and gravy for y'all on Sunday morning. So come on out to the Patriot muster. Orion Township, June 9th through the 11th. RSVP, and I'll get you any other details you need. Pastor B out.